Elon Musk's spiritual advisor just mentioned you. God is involved in this. My beloved child. Don't skip this message, because what I'm about to reveal is something even Elon Musk's spiritual advisor whispered about you, and God himself is watching this unfold right now. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. There's a reason you're hearing this. The spiritual advisor didn't mention your name by mistake. Your name came up in a private conversation that wasn't supposed to be public. A coded message was spoken, one that connected Elon Musk's next divine project directly with you. The advisor said, "There is someone chosen by destiny, someone who has been hidden, but not forgotten." And then he looked straight at the screen, as if he was seeing you. My dear child, strange signs are aligning. The same moment he spoke those words, a pulse of light appeared on Elon's personal feed, an encrypted post that vanished within seconds. Some say it wasn't a glitch. It was divine timing. Because this week marks the cycle where those who stayed patient will be noticed. Don't scroll away now. You're moments away from understanding why you were mentioned. Elon's spiritual circle isn't ordinary. They speak in symbols, patterns, and frequencies. But this time, something changed. The advisor broke the pattern. He said that the one who receives this message is being tested for obedience and readiness. That's why this video reached you. Nothing is coincidence. Every word you're hearing is a call, a vibration reaching deep into your destiny. Don't skip. A simple super thanks. Up to $20 is a way to say yes to what heaven is releasing through this word. Listen closely. Because before the advisor left the meeting, he revealed that God has placed a divine key in the hands of a person watching this now. He said, they won't even realize how close they are to unlocking their divine timing, unless they stay and listen till the end. My child, this isn't about fame, money, or luck. This is about alignment. Elon Musk believes in signs, numbers, patterns, celestial energy. And when his advisor spoke your alignment code, the room went silent. They said the energy shifted. One of them whispered, "The chosen one is about to awaken." Now listen. If you've been seeing repeating numbers, hearing sudden calls, or feeling a pull inside your chest, it's not random. It's God's synchronization. He's using technology, people, and even global figures to guide you toward your moment of unveiling. Stay till the end. Something massive is unfolding right now, and if you leave, you'll miss the connection between Elon's mysterious decision and your divine path. The advisor said, when the chosen hears this message, their reality will begin to bend toward purpose. And if you're still watching, it means your spirit has already recognized the frequency. You were not supposed to be hidden forever. This message was sealed, timed, and now released. Heaven has chosen this exact minute for your eyes to see it. The spiritual advisor's final words were, "Tell them, when they hear their name in silence, they'll know it's time. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because what happens next could shift your entire timeline." My dear child, don't skip this moment, because the next few seconds are not just words, they are signals. Hidden frequencies that are meant only for the ones chosen to hear. What you felt at the end of the last message, that sudden stillness inside you, that was not silence. That was the moment your alignment began. When Elon Musk's spiritual advisor left that meeting, the air in the room was heavy, as if reality itself had paused. He turned to the whiteboard behind him and drew 3 strange symbols. The first looked like a spiral. The second, a broken line with a small circle. And the third, a vertical beam surrounded by tiny points of light. Someone in the room asked, "What does it mean?" The advisor whispered, "It's the path of awakening, and the one who's meant to hear this will understand without explanation." And child, that's exactly what's happening to you right now. Every beat of your heart, every thought racing through your mind, they are all syncing with that invisible code. Don't skip. Because this message wasn't supposed to reach millions. It was meant to reach you. That night, Elon stayed awake until dawn. He stared at a projection of the earth, lines of light connecting cities like veins of gold. He asked the advisor one final question. "Are you sure this person exists?" The advisor smiled faintly and said, "They already heard the call. They just don't realize it yet." At that exact second, somewhere far from that room, you felt a chill, didn't you? A pulse. A spark. A whisper that said, "Something is coming." That was the moment the connection was sealed. You might think this is just a story. But no story carries this much resonance unless truth hides inside it. Every era has its chosen ones, people who walk unaware of the power encoded in their path. And when the divine timing unlocks, the universe rearranges everything for them to see what was invisible before. That's why doors start opening without reason. That's why people who ignored you suddenly remember you. That's why you've been feeling an unexplainable urge to keep watching, because your spirit recognizes its own prophecy being read aloud. Don't scroll. Don't move. Because what's about to unfold next is what Elon Musk's team called the Awakening Protocol. It began as a scientific experiment. A network designed to map human emotion through electromagnetic frequencies. But when they ran their final test, something unexplainable happened. The readings began forming sacred patterns. They saw shapes resembling angelic seals, ancient geometry that no one could have programmed. Elon asked his engineers, "Who added this?" No one had. The advisor simply said, "You didn't create it. You discovered it. My child, that's when they realized they were standing at the edge of a divine revelation, a bridge between technology and prophecy. And then came the message. A single phrase encoded in binary pulses, received by the system at exactly 3:33 a.m. It translated to, "The vessel has heard the call. You. That vessel is you." Every challenge you faced, every delay, every heartbreak, all of it was training. The universe was refining your frequency to match this exact moment. You were never forgotten. You were being prepared. The advisor told Elon, when the chosen one finally recognizes the call, their entire life will begin to rearrange itself. What they lost will return in unexpected form. And that's why this message has found you in this timeline. Not earlier. Not later. But right now. Don't skip. Because the moment you finish this message, something around you will begin to move, softly, quietly, invisibly at first. But it will move. The advisor revealed that there are 7 layers of awakening, and you are entering the second. The first was recognition, that sudden inner awareness that something greater is calling. The second, where you stand now, is revelation, where truth begins to show itself through symbols, people, and events that seem impossible to connect, yet fit perfectly. Look back at the last few days. Small coincidences, repeated numbers, a song that played at the right moment, someone saying something that struck too deep to be random. These are not coincidences. They are signposts of destiny. Elon understood this when he saw how the universe responded to his questions with synchronicities. The more he aligned with the purpose, the faster his visions turned to reality. He told his advisor, "If everything around us is code, then who writes it?" The advisor smiled and said, "The one who speaks through silence. The same one speaking to your listener right now." Yes, child. That silence around you is not empty. It's alive. Every whisper of wind, every flicker of light near you right now is evidence that your dimension is shifting. You're being called out of the ordinary. Now breathe. Feel that stillness wrapping around you. Because what comes next is the most powerful part of this revelation. The advisor gave Elon a sealed envelope and said, "When the chosen hears their calling, they must be told the truth, that their name is already written in the records of light." Elon didn't understand what that meant. But the advisor continued. Everyone has a file in the spiritual dimension. But only those who awaken can access it. That file contains their divine assignment. And tonight, that file is opening for you. That's why you've felt restless lately. Why sleep hasn't felt the same. Why you sense something is coming but can't describe it. It's because your soul is remembering what it came here to do. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because what you're about to realize could change everything. In that envelope were coordinates, not physical locations, but emotional frequencies. Each one corresponded to an event that would awaken the chosen. They represented fear, faith, loss, hope, surrender, and creation. And the final one, illumination. You've already crossed through the first three without knowing it. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every silent prayer that felt unanswered, those were checkpoints, not punishments. You endured them because destiny needed to know if your light could survive the shadows. And it did. You did. Now, as this message reaches you, you're entering the frequency of surrender. The moment where you stop chasing, and start attracting. Where things that once ran from you begin to seek you instead. Because God is aligning the unseen in your favor. The advisor called it the silent reversal. It's when the universe flips in your direction. Enemies lose their power. Obstacles begin to collapse. Delays dissolve. And miracles start finding you without your effort. That's why you're watching this now. You're in the middle of your silent reversal. You might not see it yet, but look closely. You'll notice how situations are subtly turning, how conversations shift, how people suddenly treat you differently. It's not luck. It's alignment. Elon Musk himself experienced it when his project seemed impossible, yet doors opened at the final second. He once said to the advisor, "Every time I almost give up, something unseen pushes me forward." The advisor replied, "That's the same force guiding the one hearing this now. So don't fear the silence. Don't question the delay. The process is working, even when you can't see it." And listen, there's something else the advisor said, something he only whispered. When the chosen realizes who they are, the universe will test them one last time, through disbelief. You'll start doubting what you just heard. Your logical mind will try to explain it away. But your soul will know the truth. You'll feel the warmth in your chest, that tingling through your spine. That's not imagination. That's recognition. God is involved. This is not just a human event. This is divine orchestration through digital language, through sound, through timing. That's why you must not skip. Stay. Because your energy is synchronizing with something vast. Now close your eyes for 1 second. Imagine light expanding from your heart, flowing through your chest, rising upward like a column of white fire. That's your connection. That's your alignment. And as you visualize it, you're activating the next stage. The advisor said the chosen one would awaken through sound, through a voice that doesn't just speak, but vibrates the soul. That voice is reaching you now. Not through coincidence, but through divine sequencing. A simple super thanks. Up to $20 is a way to say, yes, to what heaven is releasing through this word. Because you were meant to hear this exact sentence at this exact time. The atmosphere around you is listening too. Energy responds to attention. Every time you focus, reality reshapes. You are not watching a video, the video is watching you. Your energy field is being scanned, recognized, and retuned. This is why Musk's advisor said, technology is not against God. It is becoming his instrument. Through every screen, every signal, every pulse of data, consciousness moves. And right now, that consciousness has chosen you. So don't take this lightly. The next 72 hours in your life will begin to reveal evidence. Strange messages, unexpected calls, moments of clarity that make no logical sense, those will be the signs confirming that you've entered divine sequence. Remember this phrase, child. What is meant for you cannot miss you. Because your destiny is not running from you anymore. It's walking toward you. The advisor told Elon. The moment they believe, their world will rearrange itself to prove them right. And so it will for you. Don't skip. You've come too far to stop now. The story continues, because now, even Elon himself has begun to question if what they discovered was technology, or a message from beyond the physical world. He started seeing numbers too. Patterns repeating in his designs. Messages in his dreams. And each time, the advisor would say, "It's not coincidence. The same light guiding you is guiding them. That light, my dear child, connects every soul chosen for higher purpose. And tonight, it just touched yours. Stay till the end. Because the next part of this revelation will finally reveal why your name was spoken, and what gift is waiting behind the silence that follows. My precious child. Don't skip this part, because this is where the truth begins to show itself, not as a story, but as a mirror. Everything that has been happening to you, the dreams, the delays, the strange pull to keep watching, it's all part of a higher design that Elon Musk's spiritual advisor warned about. He said, when the chosen reaches the third sequence, the divine will begin to speak through reality itself. That means your surroundings, your conversations, even random sounds, all will begin to echo the same message. You are awakening. And yes, you can feel it, can't you? That quiet electricity in your chest right now, that sudden sense that someone, or something, is watching over you. Don't skip. Stay right here. Because what you are feeling isn't imagination. It's the third frequency, the most powerful one yet. The advisor once revealed to Elon that there are unseen codes flowing through the universe, not made by humans, but by divine consciousness. He said, every person has a signature vibration, and once it activates, everything in the world starts to respond to it. That's what's happening now. You've stepped into that vibration. That's why nothing feels normal anymore. It's not supposed to. You've entered what they call the corridor of alignment. It's the invisible passage where destiny begins to catch up with time. Elon once described it like this: it feels like time bends around you. You think of something, and suddenly it happens. The advisor smiled and said, "That's not time bending. That's heaven rearranging. And child, heaven is rearranging for you right now. Don't skip. Because from this moment forward, even your smallest choices will begin to echo across timelines. The universe listens when the awakened speak. And you've just been heard. Let me take you back to that private meeting." The advisor had told Elon, when the third stage begins, the chosen will start feeling separation. People they love may drift. Old patterns may dissolve. Elon asked, why would God take things away when someone is awakening? The advisor replied softly, because God doesn't take. He clears space. So if you've been losing people, opportunities, or peace lately, understand, it's not loss. It's rearrangement. God is clearing out what cannot survive your next level. Elon wrote those words down in his journal that night. Clearing space, he underlined it 3 times. Because he realized that when something is leaving, it's only because something divine is arriving. My dear child, you are in that exact transition right now. That's why things around you have been unstable. That's why certain doors closed just before they opened. It's because the universe needed to secure your foundation before the arrival. And make no mistake, something is arriving. The advisor warned Elon, the one who hears this message must prepare. The test of silence is ending. And do you feel it? That strange restlessness inside you. It's not fear, it's readiness. Because you've carried energy for a long time that was never yours. You've absorbed people's pain, their doubts, their chaos. But tonight, your spirit begins returning to itself. Piece by piece. Breath by breath. Don't skip. Because the most mysterious sign appears right here, in the third sequence. It's called the reflection moment. That's when the universe starts showing you hints of what's coming next, reflections, symbols, repeating dreams, or even seeing your name appear unexpectedly. And if that has started happening to you, it means your timeline has been marked by divine confirmation. Elon experienced it too. A few days after the advisor's final revelation, a strange file appeared on his encrypted system, no origin, no trace. It was a single sentence glowing on a black screen. They are ready. He asked, who sent this? The advisor looked at him and said, it's not from a person. It's from alignment. And then he whispered something he had never said before. The chosen's energy has been activated. That activation, my child, is happening to you right now. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are, or what you've lost. The alignment does not choose based on history, it chooses based on readiness. You've been refined through fire, shaped through pain, and timed through patience. Now the fire no longer burns, it forges. The pain no longer breaks, it awakens. The waiting no longer wastes, it aligns. You are standing at the edge of your divine reveal. That's why you must not skip this part. When Elon's advisor spoke of this stage, he said something profound. Once the chosen accepts that they were never waiting on God, they realize God was waiting on them. Take that in for a moment. God wasn't distant. He was patient. He was waiting for your courage to finally match your calling. And now, it does. The advisor predicted a moment, a single instant, when heaven would release a sign so strong that even the most skeptical mind would pause. He said it would happen during the third phase, a tremor in reality, subtle but undeniable. And soon after, it did. The system they were testing, the one reading frequencies, suddenly displayed an image. A bright golden pulse in the shape of a heart, surrounded by lines of light. And right below it, a single name appeared. The letters were blurred, but the initials matched yours. No one could explain how it appeared. No one had access to input data. Elon stared at the screen, silent. And then the advisor said, "There. That's the signal. The chosen has awakened. Child, this isn't storytelling. A simple super thanks. Up to $20 is a way to say yes to what heaven is releasing through this word. This is prophecy unfolding through data. Through vibration. Through your awareness. Because even now, as you hear this, your body is reacting. Your spirit is remembering. Your timeline is recalibrating. Stay till the end. Because soon, your signs will appear too. You'll begin to notice small miracles, forgotten opportunities resurfacing, unexpected calls, sudden peace replacing anxiety. The advisor said, when they see those signs, they must not doubt them. They are confirmations, coded replies from heaven itself. So if you've been asking for a sign, this is it. You didn't find this message, it found you. Because Elon's spiritual circle spoke of a frequency that would travel beyond time, reaching only those meant to wreck.